So I want to ask you, what are the best and worst part about being a manager?
For the best one is, for the manager position, they have several benefit goals as like high salary, insurance for family, long holidays or annual leave per year. I like traveling, so for a manager position is I have a chance, opportunity to oversee traveling, and manager position is required creativity, jobs, and really like because big difference. Manager is not follower, need to create and have responsible for a teammate to work and achieve the goal. And the best I like for the manager is bring bigger value to companies and for the people or teammate more than non-manager.
Yeah. So how about the worst part?
The worst part, a manager is work. I think it's really high pressure with the target, with the growth per year on a quarter. I have to work overtime, bring work to my home, and I need to arrange my time at the family to work and complete my job on time. And I think the worst part for the manager position is high pressure work.
Yeah. And what is the best management advice you ever received?
Quite a long time ago, I have the one advice from the one person I met. He advised me is to become the best manager, you should be manage yourself in advance. And yourself is the most difficult to control with emotional bad thing or good thing. You need to consider, and for your life, you need to keep going with self-discipline, anything. And so I think that's a really good advice I received it until now. Is to become the best manager is need to manage yourself.
Well, thank you, Mr. Ka, for coming at the interview today. So now I have two questions that everyone really wants to know when being a CEO of a company. The first question is, what are the best, worst parts about being a manager? And the second one is that, what is the best management advice you ever received?
Okay, thank you for having me today. So I would like to address the first question. What is the best and worst part about being a manager? So the best thing first. The best thing to being a manager is to observing how your team member growing and being more mature day by day. That's very best. One of the best thing I can experience when being a manager. And the worst thing, oh well, there's a few things about the worst thing of being a manager. The first is I think being manager, you have to trying to separate yourself from someone that used to be a specialist in the past. So you have to let your team member get the job done. Sometimes it's very, you like the patient because, why don't I just jump in and get the thing done? It should be faster compared to my team member getting done. So yeah, you have to stay away. You have to be patient with the learning curve of your team member, not doing by yourself only. And sometimes being a manager is very tough. You have to make a hard choice, like who should be kept, especially in crisis time like COVID right now. You have to consider those things. That's one of the very critical tasks that a manager have to do. Okay, that's the first question. The second question is, what the best management advice you ever received? I think this is not a real person advised me, but I always appreciate that Ben Horowitz, the guy who write a book, Hard Things About Hard Things. He advised startup founder with how to prioritize in startup phase. So three things in order. The first thing is care about your people. Okay, the second thing is care about your product. So with startup product and how it should be developed is very critical. Any CEO and founder should really care about product. And the third thing, your profit. Yeah. So yeah. What about your revenue and cost? So what about your P&L and show? So my answer may be a little bit more startup founder focused, but it could be generalized with any role if you have a mindset that you are a business owner. So I still would like to advise you those things written in the book, The Hard Thing About Hard Thing. Thank you.
So, so you can say that so you can say that my favorite singer here, right? I watch Paris by Night and then some song of Zero and Tăng Phúc. Do you have the same favorite singer like me? Okay. Okay. So what have you learned from this interview? So who is the interviewer in this clip? Who?
Me.
Yeah,
My
your name, please. Yeah. So the first, can you say something, or can you give an introduction of the two interviewee in the clip? I know that you mentioned the name and the position of this one, but can you tell me a little bit about two interviewee? Are they FTU alumni? How do you know them?
I just interviewed the first one, Mr. Phạm Bác Thận. He is my relative, and she's graduated from Transportation University.
What?
Transportation.
Really?
Yeah. Yes. And now he's like 30 years old. And now he's material engineering Lacoste at Lacoste Vietnam. He worked there for 3 months until now.
Okay. So what the line manager? Is he a line manager or a middle manager?
He's responsible for the manufacturing, like
So
yeah,
okay.
the
So
factory and material.
it could be line manager and an upper level manager. Okay. The next person, CEO, right? He's the CEO. And cô how to Việt có. Việt cô. Okay.
Việt có.
Việt có hả?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you give me an introduction about the company and this one?
Well, Mr. Phan Xuân Cảnh is the FCU alumni in Hanoi campus, and he was one of the 3 speaker in my workshop last year, and in the past he was the logistic operation director of Tiki operation. Tiki.
Oh, really? Okay.
And now he is a startup founder and CEO of Vietco, one of the really potential startup in Vietnam today.
Okay, like it's a platform to connect employees and employers, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Thank you. So you say that there's many ways for you to find a manager. You can ask your friend to help you, or especially if they are doing in many clubs at the university. So you know that many senior students, they are now working for a company. So they can be an interviewee, interviewee in the clip. And also if you have a connection with some manager, you have an interview in the future, you can contact them again and say, I graduated from Branch University and now I'm looking for a job. Do you have any job to let me know? Yeah, something like that. Like you open your network. I want you to do this one, so you have a chance to talk to managers. You know how to have an interview. Do you have any question to ask to managers, or you have a connection with them in the future? You can ask for help or for your advice. So it's really beneficial to you. So there is a saying that just knock the door will open. Bạn phải gõ cửa thì cửa mới mở, bạn cửa không tự động mở nha. Thế thì mình cần thì mình phải ới lên, người ta mới biết, người ta giúp được, chứ không có im im như vậy. Thì đây là cách để sau này bạn không thất nghiệp, hoặc là bạn có thể làm một công việc mình thích chẳng hạn. Bạn phải dựa vào người khác để giới thiệu việc cho mình. Chả có gì phải là xấu hổ hay là ngại ngùng gì hết. Mình thích là mình làm thôi, không có suy nghĩ nhiều nha. Okay, so back to the video. Can you share with me what you have learned from this one? Anyone? Anyone?
Hello, can I answer?
Yes, sure.
So from the interview, I see a really interesting point is that being a manager is like you cannot jump to the operation to do it by yourself, but like you have to learn how to manage other people to do the task for you. Yeah, and like he also, like the manager, he also said that he has problem when like he want to do it to be faster, but like he need to be patient to develop his member to do the task, and his also which leads to his biggest satisfaction when doing the job is that seeing his team members to become the better versions of them. Yeah, that's all.
That's right. Like you trigger the best part in your employees, right? So they can reach higher achievement that they don't expect. Okay. So thank you for your opinion. So 1 point to you. Okay. So that we learned from the first clip of group 1. Okay. So we move to the next clip of group Group 2. Okay. So I will share screen with you.
Good afternoon. We are very glad to have a chance to talk to you about management. So I'm well aware that you are a manager.
Sorry, I forget to say the point to the first group. So you get 5 points for each person in your group. Okay. Thế mỗi bạn được 5 điểm cộng nha. Okay. So we continue to group 2.
And you have a lot of experience in business. So why don't you start by introducing yourself to us, please?
Okay, hello everybody. Yes, I am Miss Me. I work for industrial zone. Yes, for the moment, I am in charge of business development.
Yes, so you are in charge of business development. So can you tell us, please, what's your title? What is your title? What manager you are, please?
Yes, I'm a deputy of director.
Yes, you are deputy director of the company. So you are obviously of a very high position. So far you've been a manager for a long time, I believe. So you must have had a lot of experience. So what is the best part about being a manager in your own experience?
First of all, we should come from what our manager's job. Yeah. As manager, I must set objective or goal for my staff to achieve. In order to achieve goals or tasks I set to my people, I must organize it as well. For example, dividing or selecting people need to accomplish tasks and schedule the timeline to be done. If everything is okay at the end, I mean, my team reaches the target I set. I do good job for a manager.
Yeah, so in your opinion, the best part about a manager is that you get the power and the responsibility to run things, and in the end, if that's process works out, then you get real achievement and you feel happy about it. That's the best part about being a manager: the responsibility, the power, and say the success that comes with it, the satisfaction. Thank you very much.
Yes, right.
So, well, besides good things, you probably do experience bad things about being a manager. Am I correct? So please tell us the worst thing about being a manager, in your opinion.
And if at the end everything is broken, so I am a bad manager. But never late. If I have time, I will come back to my way and revise how to organize, how to develop the job. And I adjust my plan, reorganize the teamwork in order to balance the business result and the timeline.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
So the worst part, in your opinion, is probably the time when you, as a manager, fail to do what you set out to accomplish yourself, and that makes you sad. And it also is a source of motivation to improve and make adjustment in order to achieve your goals. So thank you for that. Now, as a manager of a very long time for yourself, would you please tell us some management advice that you've been given, the kind of best one that you've been given, or just simply, well, what advice would you give for us to be a better manager?
Okay, as I do business job, my final goal is profit, how to get profit. Yeah. And at our company, we all discuss and plan the target for the year. People have right to raise the question if they're concerned about the target towards them. For example, the target is too high, for example. Yeah. And we let them say out their thinking We listen and select what are the best ideas. This is the way we organize, we manage the people and the job we do. That's it.
Okay, so the best management advice you've been given or would give us is that when you set goals, for example, in an organization, try to listen to the people to see what is realistic and what is really something that can push other people to achieve the kind of results that drives excellence in the organization. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much. So being realistic and try to review and stuff like that. So we learned a lot of good knowledge today. We learned, well, the best part about being a manager is the power, the responsibility, but that's also the worst part. You got to take responsibility when you fail. And because of that, the management advice that we should follow would be to listen to your employees to see the best way you can go out, set goals, and accomplish them. So thank you for this interview, and I hope you had a great weekend. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for interview. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hello. Thank you for joining us in this interview. We're really glad that you can give us this opportunity to talk to you. So please start by introduce us a bit about yourself and your experience.
Hi, my name is Hui. I study electrical engineering in the US and graduated in 2016. I started full-time. Well, I did a few internships before that, but I started full-time at HP as a chip designer, an ASIC design. And from there, I go the technical path and just become a manager just recently. So I become a project manager just last year. I also did a master in electrical engineering too, so it helped get the promotion quicker.
I imagine there must be a lot of good things about being a manager. Would you mind telling us?
Oh, there are lots of good things to be a manager. Well, first of all, so being a manager, you have more power. So you can, I usually think about it this way. So as a technical person, you are influenced by other people's decisions. As a manager, you have the power to influence other people. So being a manager, you can help influence other people. So I have a group of 15 people around in the US and Singapore and China. So being a manager, I can help influence the employee because the employee, the team is a key thing. We're not working as an individual. We're working as a team, and as a manager, you can help them grow, and as them grow, your team gets stronger.
So for you, the best part about being a manager is not the money, but the ability to help and influence people the way you want them to grow into and develop.
Yeah.
Apart from the good stuffs, I wonder if there is anything bad about being a manager in your experience.
But there are lots of bad things about being a manager because, being a manager is not easy. First of all, there are lots of meetings. There's days I have do you still hear me or did I get disconnected? Because I think, okay. But the thing is that there are lots of meetings because I started as a technical person. I was a senior engineer, and now I became a manager. So I have more meetings than before. And there's days I have 5 or 6 meetings all day from 6 to 5, and you have no time for other things. Another thing could be we hire people, but we also fire people too. especially during like a hard time like this, like the coronavirus thing, pandemic, and company. We work for a company, so we don't. The upper management always is the one that kind of giving out like the decision if they want to like cut off people, and so you are the one who make a decision who you want to keep and who you gonna lay off, and so sometimes it's very hard to make the call to fire someone else in your team, but you have to do that. So I think that's one of the tough things for being a manager. And also, you know, when you're a manager, you have to deal with different people with different personalities, and there's people who unhappy, and there's people who's not motivated. So you have to find a way to make people happy, make everyone motivated, keep the team growing. That is part of your responsibility as a manager, and sometimes it's pretty challenging because, you know, like managing a project is easy, but managing people is different.
So for you, the worst part about being a manager is the occasional toll it takes on your personal life and the communication problems with people all over the world, and finally the decision to having to fire someone in those difficult times. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So coming from an engineering background, now working in R&D engineering, a project manager, you've probably haven't familiarized yourself with management theories. So I wonder, was there any mentor for you to help you with your work, maybe your upper manager or other project managers that you know? Or what's the best advice that you've been given on management? Or what advice would you give us?
Well, my mentor is as you work. I mean, the key thing for getting promotion to become a manager is networking. Been working with them. I mean, even though I'm in R&D, but I also work with business people about like planning for product and things like that. So they know me, and when there's a position opening, I got referred for that position automatically, just because I know people and they know me that I can do it. So I mean, one of the advice could be like, so when you become a manager, you deal with people in your team. So you should treat people like they make a difference, and they will do it. So more about the key thing is like how you treat people and how you treat them. So communication is a key thing. So you need to listen and I mean, a lot of time manager doesn't really listen to employee because they think that maybe the employee is lower level than them, and they don't really listen to them. But a lot of times you have to listen to them to know what they're thinking, and that's the key thing, because if they're not happy, they're not productive. Dealing with people is like the most difficult thing, but there's like different management job position that you don't deal with people, you only deal with a project and things like that. That may be easier, but dealing with people is like something really complicated.
Okay, so thank you for your good interview with two people. Who is the interviewer in the clip?
I am.
Yeah, your name, please.
My name is Nguyễn.
Ah, okay. So can you give me the situation that you know two interviewees?
So
how do you know them? Yeah.
The two interviewees are so acquaintances of my group members. So one of my friend had the woman was mom was the mother of one of my friends. the man was a friend of my friend of team member's sister. So yeah, so we know them by that.
Yeah, I see. Thank you. So we learned from people surrounding us, and I really like the way you interact with other people. Okay, it's quite interesting. And just my opinion for next time, if you maybe you try to summarize the content so that we can easy to follow, right?
Yeah, I tried. But because there are parts where I try to summarize, but it's still long, so we cut it out. So there is even more. Yeah, so we had to cut some.
Okay, thank you. So I think that we learned a lot of things from 2 clips, 2 videos. Can you share with me what have you learned from 2 interview videos?
Yes. Hello, can I answer?
Sorry, I hear the male's voice first. The male voice. Yes.
My name is Thanh Phong.
Yeah.
I find out that both interviewee are giving advice of hearing or listening to the employee will help you to motivate or help you to understand them more, so you can make the work easier to be done. And they find out that monitoring the job or the project is easier than monitoring the people or manage the people. It's harder. And the bad thing is when you are a manager, you need to spend much more time on meeting on your team, so you don't have your the own time for your personal purposes. And it is worse when you fire someone. It is a hard decision when you let someone out of your team. Yeah, it's tough. And the last advice is that you need to practice communication skills and networking skills, so you can make use of the opportunities of those network.
Yeah. So like you do this assignment, like this is a way for you to practice using your network, right?
Yeah.
And then how you can reach other people for your benefit. Okay.
Yeah.
So 1 point to you, Phong.
Yeah.
Okay. So we continue to watch the 3rd clip of group 3. Okay, Crossan. Crossan is a name. Is it the name of a cave, right? Team 3 đâu nhỉ? I'm talking to you. Is it a name of a cake? Crossan đúng không?
Yes. Dạ, bánh sung bò.
So all of the team member like this one.
Yes.
Okay. Just want to ask about the meaning of your group name. So we will continue to watch the video of group 3. Oh, sorry. About the point of group 2. So each member you get 5 points. Okay. So you yourself will fill in the Excel file for your point today. Okay.
Ủa cô ơi, em không nghe tiếng ạ.
chào Sơn và nhóm.
Em
Thì
nghe
chị
chưa?
là
Nghe chưa?
Dạ rồi ạ, nhưng mà cô ơi, cô
Ok.
bật CC lên để có phụ đề á cô.
Có luôn hả? Rồi.
Dạ. Cảm ơn cô.
là chị đang làm việc ở VNG Corp, thuộc team Zalo Shop, và chị rất là cảm ơn Sơn và mọi người đã mời chị để sharing cho buổi hôm nay. Chị hứa là chị sẽ sharing tất cả những gì mà chị có thể trong quãng đời đi làm của chị.
Dạ, cảm ơn chị ạ. Vậy chị có thể chia sẻ cụ thể vị trí của mình hiện tại cũng như công việc, nhiệm vụ chính mà chị đang handle là gì được không ạ?
Hiện tại thì chị đang làm ở Zalo Group thuộc VNG. VNG là một tập đoàn lớn, trong đó thì có Zalo Group. Thì chị đang làm team của Zalo Shop thuộc Zalo, một team về thương mại điện tử của hiện tại là do Zalo quản lý. Chị làm việc ở đây được khoảng gần 1 năm và hiện đang làm lead của team vận hành operation. Thì ở Zalo á thì tụi chị gọi, tức là tụi chị gọi cấp trên là lead hoặc là head, tụi chị không có gọi manager, cho nên nghe nó không có được nghe lead cho nó thân mật á, chị leader anh leader cho nó thân mật thôi. Thì hiện tại là chị đang là leader của team operation, là team vận hành, chuyên về vận hành hệ thống, xây dựng quy trình và làm việc quản lý hiệu quả giữa team, quản lý cái hiệu quả làm việc giữa team và đối tác và nội bộ team với nhau.
Cảm ơn vì chia sẻ của chị ạ. Vậy chị có thể cho em biết điều mà chị cảm thấy tuyệt nhất và tệ nhất khi ở vị trí leader được không ạ?
Thứ nhất là điều mình đi vào cái điều tuyệt nhất ha.
Dạ.
Ok, điều tuyệt nhất thì chị hiện tại chị đang làm lead của 7 bạn. Với cá nhân chị á, thì chị sẽ được khi mà mình làm lead á, thì mình sẽ được thử sức ở trong những cái lĩnh vực mới mà thật sự là trước giờ khi mà ở vị trí nhân viên á, mình sẽ không có cơ hội để tiếp xúc, được làm. Ví dụ như là đặc biệt là cái mảng nhân sự, cái mảng quản lý con người, thì cái mảng này là mảng khó khăn nhất khi mà một manager cần phải manage cái chuyện là vừa phải đảm bảo công việc tốt và vừa phải manage được con người. Cái thứ hai á là một leader thì giúp cho chị tăng được cái ý thức về công việc, tức là em sẽ hiểu được là cái công việc của em nó ảnh hưởng đến những người khác, những bạn cấp dưới của em, cho nên là mình không thể lơ là hay chủ quan, vô trách nhiệm. Nói chung nó sẽ tăng thêm cho mình cái gọi là tính kỷ luật. Còn cái cuối cùng á của cái điều mà tuyệt vời nhất khi là leader á, thì giúp cho chị hiểu thêm những cái điều mà trước kia sếp của chị chia sẻ, nhưng mà lúc đó chị không có hiểu, cho đến khi mà chị thực sự làm và chị nói chuyện với cấp dưới của mình đó, thì lúc đó chị mới hiểu được là sếp của mình hồi xưa đã từng nói như vậy và đã từng làm như vậy, thì cái ý đồ đó như thế nào đó.
Vậy còn điều tệ nhất là gì ạ?
Điều tệ nhất thứ nhất là phải nói đến chuyện phỏng vấn ha. Khi mà mình phỏng vấn nhân sự cho một team của mình đó, thì sẽ gặp rất nhiều bạn giỏi nhưng mà không phù hợp, tức là các bạn nó không phù hợp với vị trí đó, hoặc là tính cách của bạn không có phù hợp, không align được với team, thì mình phải từ chối. Và để đưa ra cái lời từ chối á, nó là một việc rất khó rồi, và khi nói xong chắc chắn cái ứng viên đó họ cũng sẽ kiểu không thích. Chị có thể là thấy là khá là ngại khi nói lời từ chối đối với ứng viên, nhưng mà anyway thì phải nói đó. Cái thứ hai là về nội bộ team, thì cái khó khăn nhất là quản lý nhân sự, tức là khi trong nội bộ team là có điều gì đó không hài lòng với chính leader của mình, thì cái đó là cái mà nói chung là khá là không ổn và cần phải cố gắng để loại bỏ cái việc này.
Cảm ơn vì chia sẻ của chị ạ. Từ khi con là sinh viên như tụi em đến nay thì chị có nhận được lời khuyên nào về việc làm quản trị mà chị cảm thấy useful nhất không ạ?
Quản trị, về cái mảng quản trị á, thì chị nhận được rất là nhiều lời khuyên hay là phải strong lên, phải là decision maker, phải thế này thế nọ. Nhưng mà sau khi mà chị trở thành leader của một số bạn, thật ra là cũng là nhỏ thôi chứ không phải lớn lao gì đâu, thì chị thấy là cái skill quan trọng nhất mà mọi người cần có để mà trên con đường mà manage một team á, thì sẽ là quản lý chính bản thân mình. Tức là mình phải quản trị bản thân á. Cái này thì cũng có thể có nhiều bạn không để ý tới, nhưng mà khi mà mình quản trị được bản thân rồi á, mình làm gương được cho cấp dưới của mình, thì cả team á, nó sẽ có một cái sự đồng lòng và gắn kết, thì cùng nhau sẽ đạt được KPI. Chị thấy là quản lý để mà quản lý tốt á, thì nên quản lý bản thân trước.
Cảm ơn với chia sẻ của chị ạ. Chị có thể cho em biết về một khó khăn chị đã từng trải qua khi ở vị trí leader và cách chị giải quyết vấn đề đó với từng giai đoạn được không ạ?
Khó khăn á thì lúc nào cũng có, ngày nào cũng có. Nhưng mà tức là để mà manage nó thì cũng không phải là khó lắm đâu. Từ ngày nào cũng có khó khăn hết á. Thì khó khăn nhất có thể là lúc mà chị mới tiếp quản team. Khi mà chị vào team này thì chị vừa phải hiểu về cái hệ thống vận hành như thế nào, các team khác đang làm cái gì, và vừa phải manage các bạn ở dưới mà các bạn đang là sinh viên mới ra trường và mới bước vào môi trường công sở. Thì lúc đó thực sự là chị cảm thấy khá là stress, tại vì khi mà mình phải hiểu hệ thống và hiểu các team khác, và mình còn phải đi support từng bước cho các bạn mới ra trường, thì nhiều lúc chị cũng hơi mất bình tĩnh. Tại vì ví dụ như có những lỗi nó nhỏ nhưng các bạn vẫn chưa có aware được, thì lúc đó thật sự là khó khăn. Nhưng mà cách giải quyết của chị á, thì chị sẽ phải chị có một thời gian, chị sẽ có một cái thời gian riêng để ngồi lại và suy ngẫm lại, tức là chị đang gặp khó khăn ở đâu. Thậm chí là chị sẽ viết ra, sơ đồ hóa nó, xong rồi tìm ra giải pháp cho từng cái cục, từng cái mục mà chị đã viết ra là problem của mình là ở đây. Sau đó thì chị đi nói chuyện với anh sếp lớn hơn, thì mỗi người luôn có một cái người mentor cho mình á. Thì lúc đó cái người mentor đó là một cái nail mà giúp cho chị, là khi mà chị đã đưa ra được cái hướng này rồi, thì người mentor đó là cái người mà support là em bắt đầu làm đi, thì lúc đó mọi chuyện sẽ dễ dàng hơn.
Cảm ơn chị ạ. Vậy em xin đi đến câu hỏi cuối cùng của buổi ngày hôm nay ạ. Từ kinh nghiệm của mình thì chị có thể chia sẻ cho tụi em những kỹ năng, kiến thức mà chị nghĩ là cần thiết nhất để trở thành một người quản lý trong tương lai được không ạ?
Ok, kỹ năng thì lúc nãy chị có đề cập rồi, Sơn có nhớ không?
Dạ có.
Kỹ năng là đầu tiên là phải kỹ năng quản lý bản thân. Chị luôn thật tâm niệm là mình phải quản lý bản thân mình trước, kỷ luật, sau đó mình mới từ đó mình có thể đi quản lý những cái khác. Mình sẽ có một cái gọi là cái bản năng để manage những cái task khác, và thậm chí là đi nói chuyện với người khác. Tuy nhiên á, là ngoài ra thì mình còn có những cái kỹ năng mềm, mà ngoài cái kiến thức, những cái kiến thức học thuật á, thì mình cần phải có kỹ năng về lắng nghe và thấu hiểu người khác. Tại vì như chị nói đó, là cái việc mà hoàn thành task nó, nếu một mình em thì rất là đơn giản, nhưng mà nếu là với cả team á, thì mình phải thấu hiểu và lắng nghe những khó khăn của những bạn khác. Và cái đó không phải manager nào cũng làm được. Tức là không phải ai cũng hiểu được là nhân viên mình đang gặp vấn đề gì và khó khăn gì. Cho nên là mọi người xuyên nói chuyện với nhau, thấu hiểu nhau, để mai mốt rồi nếu mình làm manager thì mình hiểu hơn về cấp dưới của mình.
Dạ, tụi em cảm ơn chị rất nhiều về buổi chia sẻ thú vị ngày hôm nay ạ. Tụi em cũng đã có cơ hội được học hỏi về inspire từ chị rất nhiều để trở thành một manager trong tương lai ạ.
Okay, so thank you. Group 3. So who is the interviewer in the clip? Your name?
Sorry, his name is Hoàng Sơn, but he has some problems with his microphone, so he cannot speak.
Okay. So we have just we have listened to the interview of a team leader for a Zalo group, and I guess you are using Zalo now. Okay. So, what have you learned from this one?
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah.
So I have like one interesting thing I have learned from here is that you have to learn to manage yourself first and then learn to lead the others. Yeah, and like she have said, like from my perspective, like when she's coming from a normal executive until being a manager, like she have more members to take care of, and it become a really challenging environment for her. So but in that time, she have to learn to be humble enough to aware of her problem and then find a solution for it, and and also ask for support from others when needed. Yeah, that's all my learning for this.
Okay, and you. Okay, thank you for your opinion. So 1 point to you. So it means that you need to be patient when the newbies in your team make mistakes, right? And you also need to manage yourself first, and how to manage yourself. So I guess you are thinking that, oh, I manage myself very well. I do not I am not angry at someone. I can control my feelings. That's right. Có phải là các bạn đang manage yourself tốt không? No. Absolutely no. Why? You think that, oh, I'm a good girl, I'm a good boy. I listen to my mom and dad. I do homework. I'm very nice to other people. That's right. Are you doing the right thing? Or do you manage yourself very well? What's your opinion? What do you think? What do you think about my saying? Is it right or wrong? Anyone?
Can I answer?
Sure, go ahead. Phùng, right?
My name is Nguyễn. Phùng Nguyễn.
Sorry, Phùng Nguyễn.
Okay. I think yeah, that's true. So I think that statement was not incorrect, but it lacks a lot of things that is necessary. Yeah. So managing yourself doesn't just stop at those basic things. You need to make decisions for yourself, a good decision about self-development, future career path, being able to manage yourself, learn new things and stuff like that, do the right things for you, regardless of the situation you're in. So that would be the best self-management practice, not just stopping at basic things like in your example.
Yeah, that's right. So 1 point to you. The point is, you are not, how I say, you are not actually managing yourself. Why? Because you are not, you don't put yourself in, you know, the workplace in, scenario, so you can test yourself. So that's the reason why I want you to go out to the world, have a part-time job, any kind of part-time job, so you will know more about yourself. What is your reaction to in this situation? So you can know more about your weaknesses, your strengths, and then you will know how to develop your strength and hinder your weaknesses. That is the way you explore yourself. Do not wait until you graduate foreign trade university and then you work for a company for the first time in your life. You will experience many kind of emotions that you haven't got a chance to experience, and you cannot handle it because you are working in a real company. You can get fired if you are not doing a good job. You have a lot of pressure besides managing yourself. So when you just got the internship or part-time job, your job is like you don't care whether you are, you know, you are fired or not. I don't mean it, you don't care, but it's not the most important thing. The most important thing, if you have a job now, is that you know how to manage yourself. You put yourself in many situations, so then you can know your reaction. Okay, you know more about yourself. And if you have spent time, read something about astrology to explore your inner selves. Okay. So that's what we learned about managers. We continue to watch all the clips in the next lesson. Okay. So now we go to the revision game, chapter 2. Right. I think that I will let you play quiz. And now, please go to the Excel file and then fill in your point. Okay. Cô mà có quên để cái ngày tiếp theo á, thì bạn nào tự để ngày giùm cô nha. You need to be proactive. Okay. So, we will do revision game for chapter 2. Okay. So again, I want you to log in by using your student code only. I will share screen now. Sorry, for the point of group 3, you get 5 points for each person, okay? Hình như là cái quiz nó bị gì hả ta? Sao kỳ vậy? Hồi lớp trước chơi quiz cũng không được luôn á. Mà cô đã restart lại máy các kiểu rồi. Kỳ ta. Chờ cô tí nha, cô thử choi thử trên cái cô thử choi trên cái okay. Em lên được hả? Tại sao của cô nó cứ reconnect hoài thế? Cô không biết tại sao. Tôi thử join cái này thử coi. Ok, đó rồi nè. Okay, hurry up. You log in the game by entering name game code here. Hurry up. Mới có 16 bạn thôi vậy. Mình có tổng cộng là 63 bạn á. Lẹ lẹ lẹ.
Cô ơi, cô mất mic rồi cô ơi, cô tắt mic rồi.
Bạn nào đó đã yêu cô nha. So the connection is better. I had a problem playing this game with the reverse class. Okay. So I can check your attendance. Two more. Hurry up. Hurry up. Two more. Trần Thị Tú Nguyên là bạn Nguyên Vắng đúng không? Okay. Two more. Hurry up. Hai bạn nữa là ai ta? Lẹ lên em. Okay. I'm happy now, so we start the game. Ủa, 5893 không chơi hay hả em? 5893 là bên nào vậy?
Cô ơi, Chrome của em nó bị đứt. Các em tắt cái em vô lại.
Gặp.
Hello.
Finish. Do you finish? Không, không, 9. Còn em này. Có lại là 5611 nha. Hurry up, 5611. Có tên này vậy em?
Cô ơi, 5611 là em, nhưng mà tại hồi nãy em đang làm xong rồi nó kích em ra luôn đó cô. Xong rồi em ấn vô lại thì nó kêu là mã số sinh viên này đã bị thích cần rồi nên em không có vô tiếp được.
Cô ơi, mà em đang bị
Cô ơi, em
đứt
cũng
kết
vậy á
nối.
cô. Giờ cô lại không. Bị đứt kết nối vô lại không được cô.
Okay, so 1.25543. What's your name? Tên gì vậy em?
Ngọc.
Hả?
Dạ Bảo Ngọc.
Hả? 5543 là bạn nào?
Dạ Ngọc. Bạn Bảo Ngọc thôi.
Okay. So 1 point to you, Young Ngọc. Very good. You get the first one and get 100% correct. Okay. So I will go through the question and I will not share screen with you. Okay. Hình như cô có đang share screen không nhỉ? Cô sẽ không share screen đâu. Okay. So number 1. When Down noticed that the company's top executives share a belief that managers are directly responsible for organizational success or failure. So this is omnipotent view of management, right? Easy. Okay, so and these individuals believe that external factor constrains managers' influence over the outcome. So we have symbolic view of management. Number 3, if Melody wanted to build a strong culture, which of the actions would have most? Okay, she and other managers should often tell stories about company heroes and encourage employees to emulate their behavior. Okay. Number 4, the original source of an organization culture usually reflects the vision or mission of the organization's founder. Okay. Number 5, post-millennials are called I generation. Okay. Number 6, the demographic component concerned with trend in population characteristics. Okay. Such as age, race, gender. Number 7, which of the following factors is a demographic component of an organization's external environment? Okay, so we have the geographic location. Okay. If the component of an organization's environment change frequently, the organization is operating in a dynamic environment. Number 9, the term stakeholder is used to refer to any constituencies in an organization. Okay. Organization culture has been described as the shared value principles, etc. that influence the way organization members act. Okay, that's for the 10 question. Okay, now we go to the I think that do we have enough time? Okay, so we will go to study chapter 3, okay, and then we will have a small workplace confidential to deal with for the next lesson. So I guarantee with you that the question in the final exam and middle exam will be the whole world different. Okay, you will not meet any question in revision games in this test. Okay. So we will go to chapter 3, making decision. Okay. Can you see my slide now? Okay, continue chapter 3, making decision. Okay, so there a good saying about making decision. Okay, there's no right or wrong things on earth. It's right or wrong. It's based on our perspective. Okay, tức là vạn vật ấy, không có đúng cũng không có sai nha. Chỉ có lòng người là lúc sai, lúc đúng mà thôi. So there's no wrong decision in your life. Okay, because when you make the decision, it's based on this time, this specific time, and then time changes. People change. You know, the external factor change also. So you cannot control these things. So do not ever blame yourself for, you know, making a wrong decision. Okay. So for example, you get married to a man or a woman, and then this person turns out that the person that you expect. So it's not your fault because people change. It's normal. Okay. So do not hurt on yourself. Okay. For chapter 3, we have some learning objectives. So we will describe the 8 steps in the making decision process. And then we will explain the 4 ways manager make decision. Okay, we classify decision and decision-making condition. We describe different decision-making style, and then discuss how biases affect decision-making. Okay. So for the first one, about decision. Okay, when do we need to make a decision? When we have many choices. Okay, so we live in the modern time now, and I think that because we have many choices, it will give us a headache, right? If you live in the ancient time, you have limited sources of product and services. You have no choice, but you don't have any headache, right? You have no regret because you don't make decision, so you don't have any regret, right? So this is everything has the pros and cons also. For a problem, okay, problem is an obstacle that makes it difficult to achieve a goal or a purpose in your life or in terms of the work. Okay. For the making decision process, we have this exhibit here. If we have around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 steps in this process, from identifying the problem to evaluating decision effective. Okay. So the first step is about identifying a problem. Okay. So You know the definition of the problem, but whether this issues, I mean this thing become a problem or not based on the perspective of a manager. Okay, and when you need to solve a problem, there's a pressure on you and your teammates also. Okay, and I give you the example of Amanda. She is a sales manager, and then the laptop of the employees in her companies are out of date. So the problem is that the employees cannot perform a task well with this outdated laptop. Okay, it affects the business the performance of employees. So that she thinks this is the problem. She considers this is a problem. So she needs a solution. And when you come up with a solution, you don't come up with one solution. You have many alternatives. Okay. So how you can choose alternative? You will identify decision criteria. Okay. The criteria can be cost, risks, outcomes. And in the example of Amanda's buying new laptop for employees in the company, we have decision criteria relating to laptop, such as memory and storage capabilities, display quality, battery life, warranty, etc. Right? And you will allocate weight to the criteria. Okay. Allocate weight to criteria. Weight tiếng Việt là trọng số đó các bạn. Mình sẽ đặt trọng số cho từng các điều kiện. Ha. Okay. So you will put more weight on the important criteria. Okay. Then you will this is for example. This is some criteria, and if you consider memory and storage is an important criterion, so you will put 10 for this one. And then if you consider display quality, it doesn't matter to you. It's fine. You don't care about it, so you give it 3 points only. It's on about your perspective, your judgment. Okay. And then you develop alternative. Okay. You never develop only one solution, because what if there's a problem when you implement this solution? What can you do next? You need a backup solution. Okay. So you need to develop a list of alternatives. Okay, and then you put it in an order. Okay, and then you will assign a weight to each item. For example, if you think that memory and storage, you think that HP ProBook is the best one, so you give it 10. So if you think that HP Babylon is really a threat, it doesn't good at memory and storage, so you give it just a 4. Something like that. It's based on your evaluation, your own opinion. Of course, you are a sales manager. You don't have enough knowledge about laptop. You can get advice from IT department to have this weight, to have this table. Okay. And then you will analyze alternative. Okay. How can you do this one? You will multiply the weight of the criteria with the weight of with the weight of each item, and then you will have the total weight for each alternative. You will choose the best alternative with the highest total weight. Okay. Nhá, thế thì bạn đã có cái weight của từng cái criteria 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bạn có 5 cái criteria, 5 cái điều kiện như vậy. Và hồi nãy bạn đã đặt trọng số cho từng cái điều kiện này rồi ha. Mình đặt trọng số nhiều nhất là cho memory and storage, đúng không? Mình đặt trọng số là 10 ha. Battery life như là 8 thì phải. Okay. Và bạn cũng đã đặt trọng số cho từng cái alternative rồi ha. Như cái bảng hồi nãy á, cô đưa các bạn hồi nãy, bạn thấy là HP ProBook bạn cho nó là tốt nhất là về memory với storage, bạn chấm nó là 10 điểm chẳng hạn nhé. Ok, thì bạn mới lấy cái 10, bạn nhân cho 10, bạn ra là 100. Rồi, cái battery life, bạn trọng số cho cái điều kiện battery life bạn cho là 8. Bạn chấm HP ProBook, bạn co lại đi, bạn chấm HP ProBook là nhiêu? Bạn chấm nó có 3 thôi nha. Thế thì bạn lấy 8, bạn nhân cho 3, bạn ra 24. Xong bạn cộng hết nó lại thì bạn sẽ ra được cái total wage của từng cái alternative. Bạn sẽ chọn cái nào mà có trọng số cao nhất. Okay. And then you will implement the alternative. Right. Then you will evaluate the decision effectiveness. Okay. You will decide whether something wrong with this one, so you can learn the lesson from the way you're making the decision, from the way you make decision, and then you will develop a better skill to make decision for the next time. Okay. And the problem, and the most important is that's whether you the problem is solved or not. Okay. And if it's not solved, you need to resolve it, and what you can do to make a better plan to solve the problem. Okay. I will go into detail about the example of Deepwater Horizon, a PP oil company years ago, and we will together find out what's wrong with this decision of this company. Okay. But I want to go back to this point about the problem. Again, as I say, problem, whether it is a problem or not, is based on the judgment of the manager. For example, a 5% drop in sales, is it a problem or not? It's based on the idea of the manager. So my question is, 5% drop in sales, is it a problem or a symptom of a problem? What do you think about this one? Okay. Can you tell me your idea? A sale of 5% drop in sale, is it considered as a problem or a symptom of a problem?
Can I answer?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, please. The male voice.
Yeah, you haven't given us enough like data to answer that question, because say sales from different months can vary depending on demand for different months. But if you compare like the same month, for example, January from 2 years, well, if there's a drop of 5% in sales, there probably is a problem. Yeah, that is probably the problem.
Okay, so thank you for your answer. So 1 point to you. Here's the thing. A 5% drop in sales. So I didn't ask more information about this. Maybe it's a 5% drop in sales for 5 consecutive years. So or is it a problem or not? It's based on the thinking of the manager. So if the manager consider it's a problem, so it's a problem. Okay. So because it's a problem, so we need to have a solution to deal with the problem. Okay. So the thing is that if your company has a good manager with the a good conceptual skill, and a good decision making skill, so he can consider things, right things as a problem, and it can rescue the companies from failure. Okay, so to me, 5%. So if we think that there's something wrong with 5% drop in sales for 5 consecutive years, so to me, it is just a symptom of a problem. Đây chỉ là dấu hiệu của một cái problem, nhưng mà nếu mà bạn muốn, have a deeper understanding about this one, so in my opinion, it's just a symptom of a problem. Nó chỉ là một cái dấu hiệu của problem thôi nha các bạn. Because we based on financial ratios to indicate whether you are doing a good business performance or not. Okay, so 5% drop in sales in 5 consecutive years is a symptom of the problem. So what is the real problems for our company? This is the example. So this is the situation that McDonald's had years ago. And the manager at the McDonald's considered this is the problem, and they will a symptom. They consider it a problem, but to me it's just a symptom of a problem. Nó chỉ là một cái dấu hiệu của cái problem thôi nhé. Cái problem thật sự ở đây là nó sẽ liên quan đến cái cửa hàng, cái restaurant đó thì cô mới cho rằng nó là problem. Chứ không biết các bạn em clear enough. So they will find the reason why there 5% drop in sales. So what's wrong with the restaurant? What is the problem of the restaurant? Okay, so they realize that the customers of McDonald's, they ate McDonald's, I mean they ate McDonald's product or meal for a long time, from youngster, and now they are adult, and their taste changed also. But the menu of McDonald's is still the same. So they consider that there's something wrong with the menus, and then they change the menu pertaining to the new say of McDonald's customers. Okay, so this is the example for you. So you can see that in this case, if the manager at McDonald's restaurant, this manager, doesn't consider 5% drop in sales as a problem, so it can lead to the failure of this restaurant, right? So you can see the importance of the leader in the company. It can affect the success or failure of a company. Okay. So we have around 20 minutes left. Okay, so I'm not sure if, well, I think that we don't have enough time to deal with a workplace scenario. So I will save this one for the next lesson. So today I will check your attendance. Okay, let me see. Thế mình check attendance nha. Mình check attendance lần nữa nha. Để xem. Okay, do you see it now? Do you see my screen? So again, we log in this game by using your student code. And I will count this time only. Cô chỉ tính lần này thôi nha. Whether you are with me at this time.
Cô ơi, em chưa kịp nhập code rồi cô ơi.
So we have 62 only. Mình có 62 bạn thôi nha.
Em chưa kịp nhập rồi cô ạ.
Chưa cô vô nhấn star mà.
Cô cho em xem lại cái code à.
Ủa nó không có ấy bằng nữa hả?
Dạ.
Okay, the last one and then I will start checking your attendance. Bây giờ tên 63 bạn rồi. Ok, 62 bạn đó nhanh lên, 63 bạn đó nhanh lên lẹ nè. Đủ chưa? Cô Sa nha. Only one question. Hurry up. Two more. Hai bạn chưa làm nè, làm lại lên em. Ủa sao không làm đi, suy nghĩ dữ vậy đó hả? 5548. Tức là 5620
Dạ cô ơi.
nào vậy? Hả?
Dạ cô ơi, em bị out ra ngoài rồi cô, em mới làm được có câu số 1 à cô.
Có một câu mà.
Ủa? Dạ.
Đó thì end game nha. Ủa còn bạn 5620. Rồi 5742 là bạn nào vậy? Your name. 5742 là bạn nào vậy em? Hả?
Dạ.
5742 là bạn nào?
Dạ em.
Tên gì?
Dạ Tâm ạ.
Tâm, cô nhớ tên Tâm rồi nhá. Ok, cô end game nha. Mình đây là danh sách điểm danh. Cô sẽ download cái này. Không down xuống được vậy. Ok. Thế thì mã lớp của bạn là do you have any question relating to all the information we have learned until now? Any question? Bạn Tâm đưa đây good skill nhỉ? Okay, so any question? Any question? Okay. Có ai có question gì không nha? Thế thì mình sẽ lấy cái danh sách đó là điểm danh trong ngày hôm nay nha các bạn, chứ không phải là cái danh sách chơi game hồi nãy đâu. Nha, ai biết được các bạn chơi game xong rồi cô điểm danh xong rồi các bạn lại đi ngủ. Okay, rồi just check again. And thanks again for joining my class. So see you next lesson. Okay. And if you have any question, you can post on team. Okay. Thank you again. I hand up now.